What's going on, happy people? Welcome back to Lake I Want to Catch a Fisher. We're on our ranch here in Hobe Sound, Florida, and about 2 months ago, I came out here and started creating habitat in this lake. I put up this castaway fish feeder, I sunk an old John boat and started making habitat, and then I was contacted by a company called Mossback Fish Habitat. So they flew in and we put out 22 habitats, and I told everybody in that video, if I get 20,000 likes, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna dive the whole lake and see what's in here. But if I can get 20,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a complete swim through on this pond. Well, I got way over 20,000, so today you guys are gonna see what's in here. Not only that, we're gonna go in, we're gonna see how the habitats are doing, we're gonna look and see what fish are there, do we have any new growth, and do we have any new critters. Now, one thing to caution you, we have seen a quite large alligator in this lake, and it's kind of got me sketched out because alligators are nothing to play with. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful. I've got David Bell, who's holding the camera right now. He's gonna be in the water with me, and we are going swimming. There you go. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I think it's even better than what I expected. I mean, I've only snorkeled in this little tiny area right here. Already, I see probably 10 times the amount of small fish. I mean, look what, I want to just turn on the GoPro right here. Check this out. There are just thousands of little minnows right here where I am. This is so cool. As I was looking in all the grass here, I see just thousands of little baby bluegill, way more minnows. And then as I'm out there, you can see the bluegills up inside the habitat. And on all the mossback habitats, there's already so much moss growing on them. It's adding shade. It's just tons of awesome habitat. But what's even better is you can see huge beds that those big adult bluegills are making, going down and literally using their tail, fanning it out, digging down into the hard pan, and they've got all the shells, that's shell rock, because that's what's in this area, shell rock. And they make these big, huge beds, which means they're spawning. So cool. Let's keep diving. I am so stoked. Thank you guys so much for liking that other video and inspiring me to come out and do this. Looks so good in here. Holy cow, this is so cool, you guys. I was just down there. This fish habitat is like a nursery. I mean, there are just millions of little fish all living in there because the big predators cannot get to them. And those castaway fish feeders are working perfectly because there are fish scattered out, but you find so many more fish here, all hanging out around the habitats, in and out around the grass. This is just, I mean, from what I can tell, it's working perfectly. But what I think is most important, when we started this process, out in the middle of the pond, there was no hydrilla. And hydrilla is key because it adds oxygen and it filters the water, and it's habitat for fish like small minnows and grass shrimp, which then provides ambush points for your large bass. The more habitat that you have spread out through the pond, the more food you have for all levels of the food chain. I mean, even like right here, you see this? This is so cool that I just saw this right here. See that those pink eggs? Those pink eggs are the eggs of an apple snail. And apple snails come in, they clean, they feed, they're part of the food chain, and they're the major food source for a bird called a limpkin. So let's keep diving. Look, you can even see more eggs right there. See that? That means that this pond is alive. I feel like an alligator. You can see all the little juvenile bass there and the bluegills, and that is a bass bed. That's where a female comes in and fans it out, and the male will protect it. So it's absolutely undeniable that these habitats are working, but it's a whole process. The feeder, the habitats, it's all coming to life. And then what we did was we took one of those biofalls that I had in my pond at my house in the pool. We took one of those biofalls, put it out there on top of the habitat, and then I weighted it down with a big brick, and then I put the papyrus in it and started putting some rocks into it, so that I want that papyrus to start taking root into the filtration system. And you're literally going to have a whole full-blown ecosystem out there that goes from the top, from above water, all the way down to the top of the habitat. And then you'll have all of that habitat. And at the bottom of the habitat, you have brand new shoots of hydrilla coming up. I can promise you, over the coming months and years, this pond is going to come to life. Oh crap! Got something right there. I know it's working. I appreciate you guys. Take care. God bless. We are